The complexity of manufacturing tiny transistors requires a clean room as big as 2 soccer fields. While our people monitor the complex processes, automated manufacturing itself always takes place within hermetically sealed production lines. Copper dominates the next process. Finest interconnect wires link up billions of separate transistors to form integrated circuits. Before that can happen, however, cleaning is essential for the wafers, as particles lurk at every stage in the manufacturing process. Before the copper is poured into the trenches for the interconnects, a barrier layer is applied. It helps to prevent short circuits and guarantees reliability. The trenches are then filled with copper. Finally, the excess copper is ground down to the edges of the trenches. This insulates each interconnect from the others. A microchip made of copper wiring established AMD as the first company in the world to adopt copper in volume production, a foundation for state-of-the-art multi-core processors that AMD is introducing today in all product areas. To keep us on the leading edge of the world chip makers, electron microscopes constantly monitor every step of manufacturing, down to the atomic structures of each individual transistor. In 2 months, the wafer is ready. Huge integrated circuits consisting of conductors with a length of many kilometers link up 100 billion transistors on numerous levels. And that in a space no larger than a fingernail. AMD in Dresden, one of the most advanced chip factories on Earth, and a testing ground for the very latest microelectronic innovations from around the globe. Germany's high-tech capital. All that remains now is the last production step, the packaging. Tin silver pellets are applied to the wafers, linking the chips to the frame. With the finest saw blades, the microprocessors are cut from the wafers, then bonded to the frames and sealed with a cover.
Matt Moby, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can use jQuery's mobile framework to implement native-looking transitions and just an overall better GUI. It's still in the alpha stages, but so far, from what we've seen, it works pretty seamlessly. So just go to jQueryMobile.com and click the download button. You'll see you can download the uncompressed or minified version of jQuery Mobile. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a simple app in App Moby with jQuery. Just click anatomy of a page, and we're going to copy the header that we need. Go over to App Moby XDK. You can see I just have a blank app with just an empty index. So we're going to open that up. See, there's nothing in here, and we'll paste it. And we'll go back to jQuery, and we're going to make 2 pages. So if you keep scrolling down to local internal links page, and then for the body, you copy that all the way down here. Just Control C if you're on a PC. I'm going to come over this body text and paste. Now, if you notice, when I reload that, I should see something, but I don't. What happens when you use jQuery Mobile in App Moby, you have to take the 2 scripts that are calling the JavaScript, and you have to put it right before, well, the end HTML tag, which I have forgotten to put in, which is another reason why it didn't work. So if you put it down here, now we should see what we just made. Here we go. Okay, so when you click bar, it'll take you to the next page, and then when you click back, take it back to foo. But I want to show you a variety of different transitions. So if we go back to jQuery, go back, and you click Docs and Demos, you can go down to Buttons, and then we'll just go to Button Icons here, and I'll show you how to anchor can turn into a button. So we'll go into our page, and where it says I'm in the source order, so I'm shown here, just paste that, and instead of index HTML, since it's not an external link it's linking to, just put # and then bar. So let's reload that. See delete, and you click it, transfers to that, click back, comes back to here. Okay, I know you can see the page footer is all the way up in the middle. So what we can do there to fix that very easily, just go into the div, hit style, position absolute, and then we'll just put bottom at 0 pixels. And copy that code and put it down here for the second footer. Save that, and now the footer should be at the bottom. There you go. So it goes back and forth between the two. And I want to show a bunch of different transitions. So we go back here, we'll copy this, and we'll just paste it a bunch of different times. And we can get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. Okay, you can save that, but we're going to go back to jQuery Mobile and find component list form elements, content formatting, toolbars, pages and dialogues, and page transitions. So they have all these different page transitions: slide, slide up, slide down, pop, fade, and flip, and you can just see them live on the site like that. But we want to see it in our app. So you take this code, page transition pop, go back to your source code, and if you put that in right here, and we'll change this to pop, reload the app, and we see now we have a pop button, and when you hit it, bar pops up, and it pops out when you hit it back. So let's go back jQuery Mobile, and the data transition. Let's recopy that, and so we have slide up, slide down, fade, flip, and just regular slides. So let's go back to our code here in the index. So we have slide up. We gotta change that over here so we know what we're hitting. Slide up. I think the last one was just slide, which I assume is just slide across. I think I pasted too many in there, so take that out. Okay, save that. Let's open up our XDK again and reload it. Now you have pop, slide up, slide down, fade, and slide. I believe that's all. Slide down, fade, flip. Okay. I'll go back and add flip then. But so you can see slide up, slide down, fade, slide. And we implemented this all in just a matter of minutes. So anytime you want to have an app that does easy transitions between two pages that are HTML, instead of having to rewrite your code and make your own JavaScript transitions, you can just use jQuery mobiles and you get a pretty sleek slide and transitions. So let's go back. I forgot the last one I forgot was flip. Now flip and pop won't work on Android devices because they're not CSS 3D enabled. And you can see even in the XDK, flip doesn't really work. Pop does though, because Chrome isn't really CSS 3D enabled. But on an iPhone, if you're making an iPhone app, it will work because Safari does support it. But there you go. In just a couple of minutes, we made an app that slides back and forth between one page and does a bunch of different transitions. Definitely check out jQuery Mobile. I think it will definitely benefit you in your app design. And just remember, you can go to appmobi.com and go to App School, and you can see all of our recent seminars and our recent screencasts. So if you want to stay up to date on AppMobi news and you want to learn more about development, you can go there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay classy, developers. Stay classy.